All right, so it says 3 erasers and 5 pencils cost $7.55. 6 erasers and 12 pencils cost $17.40. How much does 1 eraser cost, and how much does 1 pencil cost? So the goal of this is to find the cost of a pencil and the cost of an eraser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's say that X is the cost of a pencil. Or actually, let's go ahead and make it easier. Let's go ahead and say, let's say P is the cost of a pencil and E is the cost of an eraser. Okay. And as we do this, we're going to be paying attention to the fact that there are, again, 2 statements in here that are going to let us build our equations. And the first statement is right here. It says 3 erasers and 5 pencils cost $7.55, okay? Well, for an eraser, let's say an eraser costs 25 cents, and I wanted to buy 3 of them. Well, I would say 3 times 0.25. And what that is just saying is 3 erasers 0.25 or 25 cents. I'd multiply the number of erasers times the cost, okay? And that's what we're going to do for this problem, is multiplying the amount by the cost. So in this case, it tells us in that red statement, it says there are 3 erasers. So I'm going to say, well, there must be 3 times the cost E of the erasers plus, and then it says 5 pencils, 5 times the cost of the pencils, so 5P. And let me go ahead and change my E to a regular E. I don't know why I did it that way. So 5E, and that equals to a total cost of $7.55. So 3 erasers plus 5 pencils equals to $7.55. Then it gives us another piece of information. It says 6 erasers and 12 cost $17.40. So we go through there and we line them up, and I'm going to make sure I keep my variables lined up as much as I possibly can when I set these up. I'm going to say, well, 6 erasers, or 6E, plus 12 pencils, or 12P, and that is going to give us a cost of $17.40. Okay. Now, at this point, we have 2 equations and 2 variables, so we can begin to start working with these. And the best way, in my opinion, is not to do substitution, is going to be working with elimination. Okay, and the reason why elimination is because it's really going to be easy to change that 3E to a negative 6E so we can cancel out. So remember, with elimination, we got to get the opposite coefficient of one of the variables. And so to make my life easier, I'm going to do that here. I'm going to multiply this entire line by -2. Okay, so I'm going to do -2 times 3E, which is -6E, -2 times 5P, which is -10P. And then I'm going to do -2 times $7.55. And we can go to Desmos and do this, but 2 times 750 is going to give us 15. So that should be roughly -$15.10. But if we need to check it, once again, you can go off the Desmos, and let's go ahead and just check it real quick, because it's always good to know. 7.55 times -2. Okay, $-15.10. Once we have that, we have now set up the elimination. So I'm going to take, and I've taken this line, I've switched it, I've moved it down to that blue line, and now I can add them together. So 6E subtract 6E cancels. We get 12P minus 10P, which is going to be 2P. And then we get $17.40 minus $15.10, which should give us $2.30. Okay. Once again, we can go over to Desmos if you want to do it that way, and just type it in, 1740 minus $15.10, and you'll notice it gives us $2.10. And we can keep going with that. 2 is attached to multiplication to P by multiplication, so we're going to divide and P comes out to be $1.15. And type it in if you need to. $2.30 divided by 2 is $1.15. At this point, we now know the cost of a pencil. One pencil costs $1.15. So $1.15 is going to be a pencil. Okay. We need to find out what an eraser costs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to one of the original equations. We go back to one of the original equations and we're going to look for the eraser. So 3e plus 5 times what a pencil costs, which is $1.15. And we're going to say equals to $7.55. So I'm just going to use the first original equation. Okay, once I have that, I'm going to go off to Desmos. We're going to make some calculations. Okay, and because it's the easiest way to do it that way is 5 times $1.15 should be $5.75. And so I'm going to go ahead and write it all out. 3e plus $5.75 equals to 7.55. We're going to subtract off the 5.75. That cancels. We get 3e. And then we do $7.55. And we subtract off $5.75, giving us a buck, or 1.8 $1.80 at this point. But notice we're buying 3 erasers for $1.80, so we need to divide it by 3 because we want to know the price for one. And we could do this, $1.80 divided by 3, you should be able to figure out as 60 cents. But we can type it over, $1.80 divided by 3, and that is going to give us 0.6 or 60 cents. So E equals to 0.6 dollars.